second. Okay, check. Hello. Okay, so I guess I'm live. Okay, so hello everyone. Today we are on the fourth and the last day of HSNC tournament, and let's check out the chess results. I think Nagpur is leading currently the tournament, and the final round is still going on. Though some teams have finished the games so early. So these are the final pairings for today. I'll just change the screen. Okay, so these are the final pairings for today. So currently Nagpur is playing against University of Baroda, and this is going to be a tough game. The team who wins is going to win the tournament. Though Nagpur has great Bukols, I think they have all won all the games till now. The second is between University of Mumbai and Nashik. This is also going to be tough because all the players are rated. Third is between Savitribai Phule and University of Gujarat. This is, I think, one of the toughest rounds because both of them have each one unrated players, and 1400 is playing against a 1300 player. The pairings are kind of stable. So maybe the best player wins. Actually, today we don't have the live cameras, so no issues. We'll check. We'll follow the games from the DGT boards. So these are the final pairings, but we will mainly focus on the top three because from there we are going to get the top four for the university, and they are going to qualify for the nationals. So let's come back to the game. Live screen 1. Okay. So let's check out one of the games first. Okay, let's look at Shruti's game. Okay, so Shruti is playing against Kimaya Virle, and Kimaya Virle is white. And as you can see in the bar, there is a slight advantage for white, but it's fine. It's currently white to move. Probably white can go here for either knight e5. Knight e5 seems fine here. Yeah, white can go for knight e5. Also, there are some threats of queen to h7, so black has to be careful. It can't move the knight, obviously. Okay, so this game is interesting. Let's go back to some other game. Okay, let's see Tanya's game. Tanya versus Hetal Shah. Okay, again opening stuff. Okay, she ignored to exchange the queen. She could have exchanged the queens here. Okay, but white wants to keep the queens on the board. With this game, the second game is between Mrudul and Gautam Heer Gautam. Okay. Currently Mrudul has played bishop to b5, pinning the knight. The knight can't move as the rook is hanging. Also, this bishop can be exchanged. Okay, it's better for white to exchange this bishop because usually these bishops are defending the king in the entire game. Okay, next another game. Ridesh, is everything fine on the screen? Everything? Okay, great. Okay, the third game is between Trisha versus Maithili. Currently she has played f4. Okay, white seems to be doing good here. Okay, well, the white has a clear advantage. Also, knight to f3 and knight to d5 would be a great idea to keep the knight on d5 in the center so that it can jump anywhere in future. I think white is doing good in this game. Okay, in this game currently knight to f6 is played. Okay, it's fine. Okay, but it's an equal position, I would say. It's a completely equal position. Both of them have played well in the openings. So all the rounds are tough here because these are the top 12 games which we are covering, and all the top 6 teams are very strong. I think this last round is going to be pretty interesting. Rook to c5 is played. Okay, so black wants to double the rook here. Okay, we'll come back to the game. This is also, I think, ending it's totally equal, I think can be said. You can't, I don't think so white should capture here because knight is coming on c5. I think a better idea would be to play queen to b3. Okay, he has moved the bishop back. She has moved the bishop back. The plan is to play either queen to d3 with the threat. Okay. Recently queen to f2 played on the board. And the players are thinking, both of them have, one has 29 minutes and another she has, I guess, 41 minutes. I think bishop to c5 is the plan, to exchange this bishops and not allow c5, because if c5 is actually opening up this bishop diagonal also, at the same time it has a great structure on the queen side. So I think bishop c5, if white manages, it will be good. I think black is thinking, should she go for c5 or no. That's the main game. The game is on the c5 square right now. I think black should go for c5 here. The next game, okay, this game we had saw Kimaya Virle versus Shruti, and actually Shruti is playing great in this tournament. Actually, she has won all the rounds till now. She's just 12, I think 1300 rated player, and she has like won against a higher rated player. So she's doing great for her team, scoring points. The next is between Parnavi Rane versus Prerna Pawar. Okay, Rook E1 has been played currently in the game. Okay, this position seems to be fine here. Great structure. Again, good opening from both the sides, I would say. Also, I think bishop e6 would be coming for sure. We'll come back to this game. The next game is between Dalvi Krishna versus Srushti. Okay, Srushti is doing great. She's also playing good in this tournament. And I guess there is some issue with the time, because we can't see the time control for the players right now. Okay, no issues. Currently queen e5 is played on the board, and this position is also currently equal. All the players are actually in the middle games right now, and most of the games are on equal positions. So I think slowly and steadily, as soon as the players come to the time control, we'll get the results. Okay, rook to c4 played. Okay, rook to c1. Okay, this I didn't like this move actually. Rook to c1. What is the plan? I think black is going to develop over here. Rook c1 was not necessary. I'm not sure. Okay, let's look at Shruti's game. Shruti versus Patel. Okay, that's still going on. So actually white is unrated and black is Shruti, and she's a rated player, and she's also playing great in this tournament. So I followed her games, and like she have played the moves which are like too difficult to find, and she has played it in 6-7 minutes. So it's great. Currently she has played b5 in this position. I think f4 should be coming in, but not right now, as knight to g4 would be a great outpost for the knight. So that's the reason usually players avoid to push the pawns, because you don't want to allow the knight to be on a better square over here for the entire game, and this knight will be nasty over here because it can either jump on e6 in future. Also queen side black's play is good, because he has the majority space in the queen side by pushing the pawns. So great, but though I think white seems to be doing fine over here. Let's go back to some other games. Okay, knight g5 has been played currently. Okay. This position is currently equal. As the engine shows, this is completely equal right now. So I think this is the last board which we are seeing right now, and out of one or two boards, all the boards seems to be they have the equal position, and we have to wait for the players to come into the time control actually, and then we are going to get the results. 2-3 games I think we saw, and in that the players were clearly better. They had an advantage of +1 and +2. Okay, so in this I think knight g5 is a good move, and this is a completely fine position. So let's come back first. Let's look at all the games. Round 6, 7. Let's look at Mrudul's game. Mrudul is playing good. Okay, bishop to a4. The knight is still pinned. Another game. Okay, queen to d1. Okay, as we discussed, I think what are the moves made here? Okay, after bishop to b1. Okay, black exchanged the rooks. I think she would have doubled it. Okay, this is also cool. Okay, knight to c5. Seems good. I think both of the players are heading towards a draw if they don't blunder. I think this position is completely equal. Don't need to no analysis for now. This position is also, I think, right now white has castle, and if black goes kingside castle, I think this will be a great attacking game actually, because white will be simply planning for g4, h4, and black already has a great attack on the queen side because already the pawns are moved forward. So I think black would be thinking for castle here. I'm not sure, or like black would directly go for an attack. So black has 25 minutes, and I think she would be planning for this. Either she should go for castle or she should directly go for an immediate attack. So we'll see. Um, I can't see one game. Okay, let's look at Mehak Soni's game, the last board for today. Still knight to g5, no moves from black side till now. Okay, a3 by white. So guys, there is a 30 minutes delay, so we are going to see the moves late. So you might be thinking that the players are coming in the hall, okay, but they have finished the game, but there's a 30 minutes delay on the digital board, so we are going to it's not going to come up on the board. I think knight e5 should be played here for sure. After just exchange knight e5, and it's a game which will go on. Currently white has played h3, so the bishop has to go back, or either I don't think so exchanging is a good idea over here. Let's go through some other games. Okay, this game also seems to be fine. Let's look at the chess results. Okay, so if RTMNU win, let's look at the rankings after round 6 first. So currently the team who is leading is Nagpur, then we have University of Mumbai, then we have Savitribai Phule, then we have University of Baroda, okay, then we have Gujarat University, and then we have Pune. So these are the top 6 teams till now, and I think out of this 6 there will be the top 4, because as I see RTMNU has not lost any game, so they are currently leading. I think out of the 6 there should be we should get the top 4. Currently the host university is 30th. Okay, so HSNC, which the team which I was supporting, no issues. Okay, after round, okay, so these are the round 7 pairings. I think on this first board, RTMN Tanya is very strong on the first board actually. I think here if RTMNU wins on the first board and the second board, I think the game is done for them. Even if they make a draw, I think they will be the champions for the tournament. I think the first and the second board can do the job. Also, the third and the fourth board are also very strong. So, but we can't predict the games over there. On the second board, we can see University of Mumbai versus Nashik. Both of them have equal players actually. Both of them don't have much higher rated players, but there is a stability between the pairings. Okay, Pune versus University of Gujarat. Okay, and this is also completely fine. The player who plays good will win in this one. Okay, Bharati Vidyapit versus Solapur University. I think in this university has done pretty well because they have three unrated players and they have only one rated player and still they are playing so good. So hats off to them actually. Next we have Shivaji University Kolhapur versus Jalgaon. Okay, they also again have the three unrated players. Okay, actually unrated players are doing great in this tournament. They are learning so many things. They are playing so good in this tournament. We have a great future in chess. I'm hoping that girls should come forward and play more tournaments. We are not going to stream much as we have to have some work, but also we have to prepare for the opening ceremony. So I think many of the players have train at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock, but the closing ceremony is at 6 o'clock. So if the players can attend, please attend the closing ceremony at 6 o'clock. And I think the food counter and everything will be available at 3 p.m. or 3:30 p.m. So if you guys want to have something, you can go and have. So currently we have saw the pairings. The round 7 is currently going on. Okay, in this one, Mrudul's game, after bishop to a4, queen a6 has been made. Okay, this game is completely equal right now. I think bishop to c2 should be played here. Also, we have to keep an eye on this rooks. We can't forget. Okay, she wants to exchange. Okay, as the queen will be attacked, this is also fine. But I am 100% sure I don't think some Mrudul is going to exchange over here. Okay, yeah, here there are a lot of moves made. Okay, as we discussed, the bishop went back. Okay, castle. Okay, white allowed queen to come in. I think it was not required as such because now black has a great advantage. I think it's very difficult for white to come up from here because this was not necessary to give up because after that it was just a clear. But because still here white was in advantage here, but after that it just gave up everything by the move along castle. I think it was not necessary, but it's fine. I think. Okay, Mahek Patel's game it was. Riddhi Shah. Okay, queen to d2 has been played on the board. This position is fine, but actually this double rooks are just super. That's why I didn't like this move rook to c1. It was not necessary as such to play. I think rook e3 right now because you have to keep defending the pawns because already there is clearly a double attack on the pawns. Probably rook e3 then rook e1 doubling this would be better. Let's look at Kimaya's game. Okay, here also a lot of moves have been made. Okay, so they have exchanged the queens. Okay. So the final move which was made was knight to d4. Okay, she wants to plan to from knight to f5 to knight to d6. This is the plan as such right now, and which is very great because if she manages to put the knight on d6, it will be a great pressure over here. And I think this knight is going to give her trouble for the entire game. So I think black is definitely going to avoid it. Either black would go for g6 like moves. The next game is between Parnavi Rane. Okay, here also a lot of moves have been made. Okay, after this, black decided to close the position. Okay. I think here probably c4 can also be played. I'm not sure because definitely you don't want to play like d4. I don't want this bishop to come out. So c4 can also be played here. It's fine. In c4. Go back to some other games. Okay, knight to e4 currently has been played. I think queen to d4 will be on the board for sure. Queen d4, centralize the queen. Queen d4 would be a better idea over there. Here rook to c8 has been played. Okay. Rook c8. Now the player who attacks well is going to win this game, because for black too it's very easy to attack right now because just b4, c4 and everything is just coming up. But I don't know how white is going to attack in this position, though the position is equal, but from a human perspective, if you see black is just going to attack and now white has to defend. Yeah, white has to figure out how he's going to defend everything. It is going to be difficult for white over here. Let's look at Bhavika's game. Okay, so g5 has been played currently on the board. I think it's knight. What was the last move she played? Okay, the knight came back. Okay, you can exchange here, but knight is on a very good square after that, and you can't push this. That's the first thing. I think queen to d3 can be played first, and then in future you can think to capture. It's not necessary that you have to capture it right now. Also, c5 can be on. It's coming in. Yeah, so I think first queen to d3 should be fine over here. Okay, so these are the entire games which we have saw right now. I think they are going to go long and long and long. Okay, so here in Shruti's game there's something has happened. Okay, it was already a great advantage for black, and I think she has played right now bishop to g3. Then knight will just move on, and white has a number of pawns which is more than white. I think this should be an easy convertible win for black. If black doesn't blunder, this is a clear cut win for black over here. I think Shruti is going to win on this board for sure. She has been very strong in the entire tournament actually. Okay, no moves made here till now. Okay, yeah, there is a movement. Okay, so black decided to capture on d4 square, and I think here simply knight to d4 should be fine because it is a good move. I obviously won't like to capture with the pawn over here. I think knight d4 should be fine because it's attacking the bishop also. Also, there is already a double attack. I think black won't allow to open the file like this. I think knight to d4 was going to be played. So equal game. Yeah, let's go to the Srushti's game. Okay, there have been moves made. Okay, so b5. And after takes, obviously, I think knight is going to come up. No, he has to capture with the pawn. I think white should just capture it. Because obviously the knight can't be captured. She can't capture with the knight because if she's losing this pawn, she has to capture with this pawn, and there is a great attack on the c5. I think capturing will be with the pawn would be a good idea here. Let me check the box. Okay. Okay, there are no moves made as such. Okay, so b4 has been played here. After takes. Okay, this is fine. This was a good move. And from both the sides, completely fine. Just take it, and everything is getting exchanged. So I think it will end in a draw then, if everything is just getting exchanged. But this currently the players are in a middle game, so we can't predict anything over here. As we have saw in the last games, a lot of blunders have been made in the time troubles. C8. So White is still thinking what White should do to defend this attack now, because it's just coming up. Though the position the engine shows it's completely equal, but I think from a UN perspective it's very difficult to evaluate this position, because White is just going to play with the flow. Black, sorry. Okay, so G5 has been made on the board after takes. Okay, so White is also trying to counter attack, but I think Black will manage to attack, and Black's attacks is basically faster. It's fine. Okay, so in this one, White is actually doing great. White has a greater. Okay, so what are the moves made? Okay. Okay, so this is also again an attacking game. The king is still in the center, but White has managed to attack the black king. It's pretty good position for White, and I think White will win this game for sure. So Trisha has been good in this game throughout. Let's look at this game from the start now. How it went. Okay. Okay, so she has slowly and steadily converted the advantage actually. And the king is still in the center, so that was actually a risky decision. Fine. I think the games are going to be going on and on, so I think this was it for today, and I would like to thanks each and everyone participating in this tournament, and we are also going to come up with more chess tournaments definitely, and HSNC University is supporting chess a lot. So yeah, we'll meet in some other tournaments also, and definitely thanks. I would like to thanks everyone, each and everyone for joining in for the tournament, and I will see you in the opening ceremony. And thanks for all the viewers for watching this channel. And if you are new to the channel, subscribe it. Thank you.